Y'all like my effect? This is your Thursday. If it seems like I'm rushing a little bit, you'll know why. Yeah, because I'm going to be rushing a little bit. I gotta leave in a sec, so I'm trying to hurry up and do this, and this took longer than I thought. But anyway, let's get to it. Caligula. Monday, when you're talking about, great, now I need to plug in my charger. This lovely. Okay, Caligula. Really? We're doing this again? What are we talking about? Phobias. Because I have a lot of them. That was hilarious. When you're also talking about getting possessed by demons, that was, I can kind of relate. Same with you, Tuesday. Oh, and Tuesday, welcome. Welcome. I really enjoyed your video, by the way. Let's get down to it. That was very interesting. Making yourself sneeze. I'm probably not going to try that. When you're talking about, like, your mother, you know, being afraid of your mother passing away. I'm like that with a lot of people who are close to me. So I can completely relate. I'm sorry I can't really go in depth and in detail like I really want to, but yeah. Let's see. Wednesday, it's, we get it, it's cool. Computer issues, it happened. Steph, yeah, you were very much so over it. My protection hat, that was hilarious. And I hope your eye is feeling better. Like we don't talk. Anyway, and when you're talking about procrastinating, yes. Thank God I have notes, because I would be so lost. I would be so over it, and I probably wouldn't even want to post. I can completely relate with procrastinating a lot and things like that. So it's, as far as strange addictions, I don't think I have any. Like, I can't really, I was sitting there, I was trying to think and come up with some and make some up or something, but I don't have any. I don't want to make any up, you know. I probably had some in the past, but some of my phobias, one of my biggest things that I deal with, one of the biggest things that I kind of deal with, phobia-wise, would be anxiety. It's all kind of attached to that, and as far as going out. Like, not even with all this, and just kind of, as, I guess, normal looking, I guess, I get really bad anxiety. Like, that's, I guess, the whole thing of, which, it's funny, because I know I'll be able to defend myself if someone ever says something or tried to come and attack me or anything like that, but it's just, that's kind of one of my things. That just, like, this little voice in the back of my head, you know, making me fearful. And I know it's stupid, I know it's ridiculous, but it's there, and it's hard to kind of get rid of it. And, you know, I don't know, that's just one thing that I deal with constantly. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's strange, but it's, you know, because I'm used to it. I've kind of dealt with it all my life. So none of these, so, which is sad. It's sad, but, you know, I wish I kind of had that switch that I could just turn it off and be like, you know, or when I try to talk to people about it, they're just like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter what people think, and you can't listen to them, they're going to talk about you anyway. I'm like, I know that, I'm aware, thanks for the advice. Now can you kind of turn the switch off in my head, please? Okay, thanks. Somehow I deal with it every day, and, you know, Another phobia of mine is, I have this thing, if I try something or if I do something, it'll be boring, or I'll be boring, or which is funny. Like, you know, people can compliment you and say you look this or you look good and you did da-da-da, like, or I don't like being, I think it's part of being normal. I don't like being normal or feeling normal, but it's funny because on some days I'll have the times where it's like, you know, I'll be comfortable being normal. It's really weird how my mind works. It's really cooped and in my head, but it's really like messed up in my head, but you know, I keep looking at myself again. We do this every time. I hope you guys are still sticking with me, because speaking of death and things like that, I'm not Stefan. I'm not Stefan. I'm not Stefan. Speaking of, you know, for me, this kind of happened. I'm not going to get into detail with the story with how it started, because this is one thing I actually know how it started versus everything else. When a lot of good things start happening, or if I'm having a really, 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 really good day, I'm like, okay, is this my last days on Earth? Are these the last days I'm going to be alive? It's really weird. Like I feel like, you know, since there's so many good things happening, I'm ready for this big bloop and end of my life, and you know, that kind of thing. And that's a really big, it's weird. Mind you, like I said, a lot of these seem really, really small, but now that I think about it and talk about it, it's like, God, I'm cooked. Ew, that's a disgusting word. This is a strange addiction, according to some people. Oh, when you all were talking about, you know, for the longest, I kind of believed in like the whole spiritual and demons and heaven and how all that crap. So I used to have that phobia, like maybe because of who I am and being gay and all this stuff, I was possessed. And I remember before I used to go to sleep every night, I used to sit and I'd repent, like, please Jesus, take my spirit and take this homosexuality out of me, please, I'm scared. And you know, that whole thing, that whole it's not even a shtick, the whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, and that's it. I'm sorry I had to rush and had to kind of hurry up and do this. Yeah, I wish I could have really, really went in depth. I might do it later. I say that, but I'm probably not. But yeah, I can't wait to see your video tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, I really can't wait. You know, I'm talking about you, but then I'm probably gonna make a GIF of this. God, I love myself. I hate myself sometimes, and I love myself. Like, I saw this picture on Tumblr, like, it was talking about I have this weird self-esteem issue where I think I'm amazing and all this stuff, but at the same, and I think I'm better than everybody else, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, I still have self-esteem issues and all that stuff. It's really, really weird. It's really weird. We should have a topic about that, but hopefully, Caligula, we do the topic on the thing that I talked about as we originally agreed. But yeah, no, all jokes aside though, we'll talk. And yeah, this was actually turned out to be interesting. I thought this was going to be boring as crap, but this is actually interesting. And now that I got to see, you know, how everyone was doing their videos and stuff like that, I actually enjoyed it, and it was interesting. It made me think. So yeah, alright, well, that's about it. I gotta go. You all, I will talk to you next. I really don't know what goes on inside my head sometimes. I really don't. I just pretend I said Tuesday and Thursday. What is it with these